Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be doing the power of makeup video. I know I'm looking hella crazy right now, and I'm sure you guys are wondering why only half my face is done, but you'll see why when you continue on with this video. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm pretty sure you guys are like, what the heck is going on? Because I think this is like the first time. I think this is the first time on this, not even I think, it is the first time on this channel that I'm actually like wearing a weave. I don't know how to feel. I haven't worn a weave since October last year, when it was Halloween. And I think it was this specific wig that I was wearing. Might be wrong. Nope, it was. And yeah, like the thing is, I have a protective style on right now, and I really didn't feel like unbraiding my hair for the video. So I was just like, me throw on this weave, honey. Let me know what you guys think. It's actually not even late. I just put it on, and that's all I did. So I didn't do much to it, so don't even comment about it. Well, if you want to comment about it, but I don't think there's a need. But anyway, let us get to doing doing this makeup. So I felt like I really wanted to do this video because I don't know, people often ask, like people who don't wear makeup or like just guys, they often ask like, what's the point? Like, why do girls, wear makeup and all of that stuff? So I just wanted to show you guys the power of makeup. And like, yeah, for me, I used to be one of those people who just really did not care about makeup in that way. I don't know when it changed, to be honest. I think I was probably in grade 10. No, 2018. When was 2018? I'm not sure. I feel like 2018. I was probably in grade 10 or 11. But my uncle was getting married, so my grandmother was like, "Oh my gosh, we should get a makeup artist to come." And I was like, okay. So the makeup artist came, she did my makeup, and I loved it. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, what have I been waiting for all these years? She snatched my face. Let me tell you something, I looked good. I'll try and find some pictures of the makeup, so I'll insert it somewhere on the screen. And yeah, just after that, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been waiting for? And that was when I started being, interested in makeup. I didn't really plan on much to say for this video, but I definitely did want to just open up to you guys about my whole love affair with makeup, how it started, why I even ended up taking the interest in it, But yeah, so after that happened, so oh my gosh, I'm about to open up to you guys for real. I must really be comfortable if I'm talking about this on YouTube, but okay. So I used to have issues with my appearance, like self-esteem issues, and I had them for a very, very, very long time, years, and it was just a thing of I just didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like my size. Like, I was usually always the thickest or like the curviest girl in my friend group, and yeah, I didn't like that about myself. But like, obviously today, like I love who I am. I love myself, This is how God created me, so I love myself that way. But yeah, so I was just at a place for years where I wasn't feeling happy or confident about myself. And when I wore makeup that first time, I was already at a place where I was starting to heal and I was starting to like fix my issues. So I'm not gonna say makeup completely, fixed my self-esteem issues, because it didn't, but it did, make things somewhat better. Uh, I have excess concealer and I really don't want to waste it, so I'm just gonna put it on my spots. Um, but yeah, I what was I saying? Uh, oh yeah, so it didn't really like fix the way I felt about myself, but it helped me to see myself in a different light. Like when I say I had self-esteem issues, like it was so bad that I'd never called myself beautiful. Like saying beautiful or oh I look pretty today was something that was so strange to me because it wasn't something that I ever said to myself because that isn't what I believed about myself. Um, but yeah, so when I wore makeup that first time, I was like, yo, I'm the ish. um, yeah, I felt beautiful. I felt like a whole, different person. And yeah, I loved the way I looked and I loved the way how I looked made me feel. So that was when I was like, huh, I guess, there is more to makeup. Um, because I'm not gonna lie, my interpretation or like the way I saw people that wore makeup for me it was like so and so probably doesn't love themselves, and that's why they're wearing makeup, which is why I didn't want to wear makeup because I didn't love myself, so I felt like wearing makeup would make it like a known thing that I don't love myself. So yeah, I kept my issues with self-esteem on the wraps and I didn't hold on. I need to be quiet when I'm doing this. Okay. So now that that is done, um again I'm just gonna put the excess stuff on all my spots. Oh my gosh, on camera, the foundation on its own is it actually looks like it's covering my blemishes, but obviously when I'm looking in the mirror I can still see them, but it's not that bad. Who would have known? Who would have known? Maybe I don't have to use all those products when I'm filming. Like, unless if I'm going out, then I should cover up my blemishes. But, hmm. Oh my gosh, look at that. Also, how cool is it that, like, this foundation literally just melts into my skin? Don't look at this. Look at this whole area. Like, this is all foundation. Hectic. Hectic. Okay, so brow is done. I'm really liking how quick I am when I'm doing my brows now. Like, yeah, it was time lapsed for you guys, but like in real time, it's actually really fast. Girl, getting better at this thing. Anyway, where was I with my little story time situation? I'm sorry, like I'm so obsessed with how this foundation is looking on its own. What the heck? What is going on? A Louis Born. Okay. Anyway, let me continue with covering my spots. But yeah, so as I was saying, makeup has this thing of making you feel like, okay, I can take on the world. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, the saying, if you look good, you feel good, whatever. I think it's definitely true when it comes to makeup for me. I mean, I'm at a place now where I'm not saying like I'm the most confident person. I'm not. I'm still not. But I feel better about myself um, compared to what I was years ago, many years ago. If I'm looking back right now, um, but yeah, like I'm still not the most confident person, um, which is actually weird. So I asked like two, or I think it was like two friends and my cousin. We're in a room. It was one of the Halloween events on campus at uni. And I was like, if you guys could describe me in three, I think I said three. I don't know if I said one or three, but I'm just going to say three. But like one of the words that kept reoccurring was confidence. And I was like, because like to be honest, I really still don't see myself as like the most confident person. I do know for a fact that it is way better than what it used to be like years ago. So like it's really nice to hear from people who at the time had only known me for like a couple of months um when they were like confident, and I was like, oh well. By the way, already you can see the power of makeup. Look at how smooth, although I haven't blended stuff out. Look at how smooth and flawless this side looks compared to this side that has nothing on. Power of makeup, honey. Also, if you guys are hearing dogs barking, I'm so sorry. Like, something I can do. But yeah, anyway, I don't think I'm the most confident person right now. I do still have my days where like I'm, feeling anxious or second guessing myself, or I just don't feel I don't want to say don't feel beautiful, because that's something that I've told myself that I'd never ever say again about myself. But I do have days where I don't feel the best, and I think that's normal with anyone. Like, that's just, how it is. You have days where you feel good about yourself, and then other days where you're like, you know, and I still have days like that sometimes, which I think is, okay. Just allow yourself to go through it. Like, people, I think the parts where it starts becoming a problem, and people start having mental health issues that are bigger than they probably would be, is that people feel things but they don't address it. Like, allow yourself to go through all of the emotions, however it is that you're feeling in that moment, be it anxiety, be it like a low self-esteem. Like, allow yourself to go through it. Like, allow yourself to process it, allow yourself to understand it, and then once you've processed everything and it's settled, then you can start thinking about, okay, this is how I'm feeling about myself, how can I address it? Because I feel like mental health is a real thing, and I think the problem with it is that people, I do think things are getting better in terms of people are opening up more about their stories when it comes to mental health, or people are starting to be more accepting, and people are starting to see it as a real thing. But it still is a bit of an issue when the person themselves who's going through it isn't like opening up about it. I think it is very helpful to talk to someone or have a strong support system that understands and that will be there to motivate you and like pick you up, when you're falling down. And that is honestly what I had. Like, my family, like direct family, didn't really know that I had all of these issues, but my closest friends did, and they helped me through it. And anytime I was starting to show signs of like falling back and like closing up in that shell again, they'd always be like, hey, wake up, remember who you are, you're better than that. And like, I sometimes would get so upset with them because like I always felt like they were lying to me, because it's things that I myself didn't believe about myself, and my friends, my closest friends, saw in me. And I remember I'd get so irritated sometimes, and like one of those friends you've seen on this channel, it's Pumi, and yeah, she would always be like, this might be a bit TMI, but she would always be like, I want you to go home and stand in front of the mirror naked and look at yourself, and you're gonna like eventually, and tell yourself that you love yourself. Look at everything that you think you like. And to be honest, this was one thing I'd always say. I'm like, I don't love anything. The only thing I love in my entire body are my eyes. Still to this day, like, I love my eyes, but it isn't the only thing that I love about myself. But it was that bad where like the only thing positive I could say about myself is that I have beautiful eyes, and that's all. And like, my eyes are beautiful, if I do say so myself. But yeah, it was like, looking back, it was so sad that that was the only thing positive that I could say about myself. Like, I was one person who would bash themselves, you know, like there was nothing good that I could see about myself. I didn't like looking in the mirror because it would just depress me all over again. Sometimes I'd look in the mirror and just cry because I felt like I didn't look the way I should. But yeah, anyway, back to the whole mental health issue. It is good to talk about it with someone. If you're a person who doesn't like talking, or you don't think you have people that are supportive in your circle, then don't bottle it up, but still try to process it. You know, process your feelings so that it's not something that will just blow up, that will like keep building up and then eventually blow up at some point. It will blow up in a bad way where you're like, you're suicidal, or you say something wrong that you wouldn't want to say to someone close to you. Because you know the saying, hurt people, it's so true. And you don't want to be that person who says something in anger or in frustration, and like to a person who's maybe trying to help, you know, and like that the issue isn't even with the person, it is with yourself. Like, you've let things build up. I'm gonna go in with the setting spray to set this concealer. I'm really liking how like my blemishes are looking. Like, they are improving because I'm using products, but wow, I might not color correct ever again. We'll see. Okay. Oof, it's so cooling. All right. Now that this is dry, is it dry? Yeah, it feels like it. Now that it's dry, I am going to go in with my foundation. But yeah, I feel like people think that makeup is something that's just, you know, on a surface level, and it's like superficial and all of that jazz. But there really is a lot more that makeup does for a person. Like, makeup isn't for everyone, it really isn't. And for a person who might find like solace in makeup, then it is going to be quite helpful. Because I always say, like, makeup is so therapeutic. Like, I love sitting down for an hour, 45 minutes, might not even be going anywhere, but just sitting down to do my makeup. Like, it's just the most, people do yoga, right, to like relax and like find it therapeutic. For me, it's makeup. Like, I don't know how to say it, but just, yeah, makeup is something else, you guys. Going in with my foundation now. Sickening. Guys. Yo. Yeah. You can already see the power of makeup. Like, sickening, guys. Freaking catfishes. Oh my gosh. Okay. as you may already knew, after you go in with the brush, you blend it all out with your beauty blender. I prefer to use the butt, as you may already know, but this ain't a makeup tutorial, so I won't go too much on the process. Just wanted to remind you guys, because it is very important to blend. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, shoot, what was I saying? I may be jumping around, like, in terms of what I'm talking about, but it's only because I really, like, I didn't want to plan what I was going to say too much. I knew what I was going to speak about, but I don't want to plan too much on what to say, because I really wanted to be as candid and as real as possible. So, hi, guys. I'm not even gonna say too much. Anyway, so as I was saying, people find different things to release stress or like have it be therapeutic. For some people it's the gym, some people yoga, some people it's actually having a therapy session with a therapist, some people, you know, people have different things or different outlets. For me, it is sitting down for an hour to do my makeup. It's also watching makeup tutorials, which I think is so weird, but I love just sitting on YouTube and watching makeup tutorials. Also doing a cut crease, like doing like a very dramatic any eyeshadow look that's very dramatic. It is the most, like, it takes a long time, but it is the most relaxing thing I think I've ever done in my entire life. And I'm not being dramatic. Like, guys, anyway, what I find therapeutic about makeup, I really can't put my finger on it, but it's just the idea of sitting down and having time to yourself, for yourself. Like, oh, guys, you know how people say should make time for yourself, make time to check in on yourself? Like, sitting down in silence to do my makeup is one of the best things, because I actually get to sit down and I talk to myself in my head. Like, I think about what I want to do for the day, what I want to do in future, what I want to do in the week, how I'm doing internally, mentally. Like, I get to give myself a check. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, makeup is just therapeutic. And again, it's not going to be for everyone, but I'm just like, the main reason why I wanted to do this video is to talk about why people wear makeup, because I get it a lot. Like, people are like, oh, so and so is just so beautiful, I don't know why they like wearing makeup, because they don't need it. It's not about needing it, it's about how it makes you feel, you know? Like, for me, when I wear makeup, like, I feel good either way for the most part, but I feel like a boss. Okay, like, do your makeup and put on a cute outfit, like something bomb. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so while I wait for the rest of this concealer to you know, dry up, well, set, I want to ask you guys to please comment below if you guys would actually want a story time on my journey in finding self-confidence. Again, I don't think I am the most confident person in the world, but I definitely have progressed, especially compared to what I used to be, you know, in the past. So I think if you guys would like to get a story time, and if this is something that you're also like suffering with right now, or something that you have been through, please comment in the comment section below, or send me a DM on Instagram so we can talk about it. I'd even like to collaborate on a video with some people that have gone through things like this, so that it's something that is spoken about, and it's not something that people should feel ashamed of. You know, like, people need to speak about issues with self-esteem and self-confidence, and like, the more we speak about it, the more I think it will get better for others, not only for others but also for ourselves. Like, speaking about things actually helps. Like, just speaking and opening up to other people and knowing that you aren't alone, it's so, it's a good feeling. So I'd like to find out if you guys would actually like a story time on this, and if you'd like to hear my journey, what happened and how I got through it. And also, if it's something that you have dealt with or are currently dealing with, let me know, and maybe you could like I could invite you onto my channel. We can just speak about it, and yeah, I'd love to do something like that. But I think I've definitely found comfort in makeup, which is why I'm calling this the power of makeup, because it's more than just what you see on the surface. Like, it does so much more internally for me, internally, like mentally. So I definitely think that if this is something that you guys would like to see more of on my channel, like where I'm talking like less about the makeup but more about psychological things, then let me know. Also, how good is this mascara, you guys? This mascara is one of the Nu Skin mascaras. It is called the New Color. It's written right here. And like, look at the difference between this lash and this one. And these are my natural lashes. Like, crazy. I've never like done half my face and actually like seen it, and it's literally driving me crazy right now because I'm looking at where I started. It looks crazy. It's like, what happened? What happened? Right? Makeup. That's what happened. Like, look at the difference that the mascara on its own has made. Like, this is a volumizing curling mascara, and it is literally insane. Like, I love it. I don't think I'll ever use any other mascara ever, because it's just so good. As I was saying before, I had to run off and get my lashes done, is that I'd love to go for like therapy, like have a therapist. Not necessarily because I feel like there's anything going on. I don't think therapy is because there's something wrong, but maybe there are some things that you might need to work out. And I think, I don't know if there's anything. That's the thing, like, I don't know if there is. So I'd like to go and have a session and see if there's actually anything I need to work through. But also, like, just for the sake of having a therapist, like, sometimes things might happen in life and you don't know how to handle it, and having a therapist will really like help you with figuring all of that out. Yeah, that's why I'd like to go to therapy, but right now I can't afford it, so until I can, this right here is my therapy. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it really works. So again, makeup isn't for everyone, but if you feel like you're a person who might like makeup, or maybe it is something you might want to try out, I think it's definitely worth a try, because it's worth it. Like, for me, it really works. It helps me to like deal with stuff, because as I said, when I'm doing my makeup, I am thinking about stuff. So while I'm doing my makeup and thinking about stuff, I am resolving stuff in my head, you know, like I'm having an internal conversation with myself and I am resolving stuff. So I think it works for me. But anyway, let me warm up my face with some blush. Okay, this is the final product, the power of makeup. Like, guys, look at it. Before, after. That's on period. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say too much. I would be using my setting spray, but I think I want, actually, let me set. This is the final video, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this one and also loved the fact that I'm opening up about myself. To be honest, I didn't think I would, just on this channel in general. I don't know, I'm a very, which is weird because I'm on YouTube, but I'm a private person. I don't like talking too much about what's going on in my life, so it is quite different that I opened up so much about my past and like how I was with my self-esteem issues. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed that, and let me know if you guys would like a story time on that. Not promising that I will do it, but I just want to see if you guys would be interested in something like that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have gotten a bit more depth in why I don't want to say we, because I don't want to speak for everyone, but I feel like most people like makeup for the same reasons that I listed. But let me just say, for me, that you guys got to understand why I like makeup so much. I cannot get over this eye, I'm sorry. I keep looking at it. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again on the next video. Bye. There's a spider on my screen. Ah! Oh shoot, where did it go? Guys, I'm gonna die. Is that it? It's not. Oh my gosh, it is. I just touched it. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I squished it. Okay. I'm okay.